Lucky Dube was more than a musician. He was the voice of a generation in South Africa, a global reggae icon. In apartheid-era South Africa, his music became a rallying cry for unity and justice. His lyrics crossed racial lines, inspiring hope and bringing people together. Rising from rural poverty, Dube's journey to international stardom inspired millions. When he embraced reggae, his honest, fearless songs about oppression and poverty resonated worldwide. Albums like Slave and Prisoner made him one of Africa's best-selling artists and a cultural ambassador. But on October 18, 2007, that powerful voice was silenced. Lucky Dube was shot and killed in a carjacking while dropping off his children in Johannesburg. The crime was senseless and brutal. He died in front of his kids. The irony was devastating. A man who sang for peace fell victim to the violence he opposed. His death felt like a betrayal of the new South Africa's promise. The world mourned not just a musician, but a hero whose work was unfinished. Lucky Dube's loss left a void in the heart of a nation still searching for unity. Lucky Dube's murder plunged South Africa into grief and outrage. If a national icon could be killed so randomly, who was safe? The public demanded swift justice. The government and police faced immense pressure. SAPS formed a special task force, racing to solve the case. Investigators worked around the clock, relying on evidence and the traumatized testimony of Dube's children. The nation watched, desperate for answers. A breakthrough came quickly. A stolen phone and informant tips led police to suspects. Within days, Sifiso Mulanga, Julius Jawa, and Mbuti Mabe were arrested. The accused had targeted Dube for his car, unaware of his identity. The arrest brought relief, but the senselessness of the crime stung deeply. The investigation highlighted the random violence plaguing South Africa. The country braced for a trial that would test its faith in justice. The trial of Dube's accused killers became a national spectacle. The prosecution built a strong case, eyewitness testimony from Dube's children, forensic evidence, and cell phone records. A former accomplice turned state witness, detailing the planning and execution of the carjacking. The defense tried to discredit him, but his account was damning. The emotional toll on Dube's family was immense. The public shared their pain. The trial was about more than three men. It was about a nation confronting its violent reality. Each day in court was a step toward closure for a grieving country. The world watched, hoping for justice. On March 31, 2009, Judge Sun Moshidi found all three men guilty of Lucky Dube's murder. The verdict brought relief and a sense of justice for the reggae king. All three received life sentences, plus additional time for hijacking and firearms charges. The judge condemned their senseless brutality and the pain inflicted on the Dube family and nation. Two other suspects saw different outcomes. One turned state witness, another was released for lack of evidence. The convictions brought legal closure, but the scars ran deep. Dube's murder became a symbol of South Africa's struggle with violent crime. The case sparked national debate about safety, policing, and social justice. Justice was served in court, but the fight for a safer society continued. For many, the loss of Lucky Dube was a wound that would not easily heal. Lucky Dube's death forced South Africa to confront its violence. His murder galvanized calls for reform and community action. Yet his music lives on. His songs still inspire hope and unity across the world. His daughter, Lucky Dube, carries his legacy forward, performing his music and her own. Through her, his message endures, a call for peace, justice, and resilience. The men who killed him are forgotten, but Lucky Dube's voice remains a beacon. His story is a reminder of life's fragility, but his music is an eternal testament to hope. Lucky Dube's legacy can never be hijacked. His spirit lives